So anybody who's been driving downtown in the last little while has seen this sign out on the corner, and I am joined right now by Norm Ackland, who is part of this event. Tell people where that King and the Crooner, Valentine's Day with King and the Crooner, is going to be.
It's going to be right here at the Masonic Temple Ballroom tomorrow, Saturday, February 13th at 6 p.m. Doors open. And we dinners. It's a buffet-style dinner starting at 6:30. Mm-hmm. And then we go from there to live entertainment starting at 7 p.m.
So have you done one of these events before?
We've been involved with the Windsor Elvis Fest. Most recently, I guess, these fellows and I would have been at the Kubota Club for the Elvis Birthday Bash. Okay. So we had that back in January. So that's probably the most recent one.
So you are from, well, you're living in Windsor, and you are you're part of the performance, is what I learned very last minute here.
Yeah, for the last 2 years I've been doing an Elvis tribute, and been very blessed and fortunate with some success with that, and had a lot of fun, met a lot of great people, and have continued on doing some shows with these guys, and it's a great family, great group of people.
There's a real excitement about people doing Elvis stuff, Elvis shows, the Elvis Fest. It's been very successful. Do you have any sense of why that's been so good in this community?
I think,
or is it just good everywhere?
I think it's good. I think it's good everywhere. I'll give you an example. I've only been doing this for 2 years, and I think my Facebook went from like 50 people to like 850 people, just from the number of people that you meet through the Elvis world, I'll call it. And
yes.
It's a whole different world. It's a great experience, and they're a lot of fun to be around. And
well, if we head up there, I want to know more about the meal. If someone wants to come to this event, what are they looking at? What are they looking at paying, and how would they even get tickets for this? Because
sure. Well, for
it's very soon.
Exactly. Well, for $25, it's roast beef, chicken, penne, salad, dessert, sort of your standard wedding style. Although Tim Luker, who is the chef making the meal, does a phenomenal roast beef, and I've got a lot of people that are coming just because they want to eat his meal. Whoa! So it should be great food. And
and maybe they'll be introduced to some Michael Bublé music for the first time.
And it's funny because I've been fielding a lot of calls. We've had this in the community papers and what have you. And I had a lot of people go, "Oh, I like Elvis. Who's Michael Bublé?" But
come on.
But then I've had the opposite. I had the first one the other day. She goes, "I couldn't care less about Elvis, but I can't wait to see your Michael Bublé." And I was, "I'm Elvis, by the way." No.
Yeah, like I said, you never know that the person who's putting it on might be the actual entertainer.
I'm kind of carrying everything. I'll be involved with the serving and everything else is involved. I'll be behind the scenes, whatever it takes to get things done for the event.
Now, I mean, let's talk about, you're putting a lot of effort into this. What is the money that you're taking in going toward?
Portions of the proceeds are being divided between the Masonic Temple Preservation Fund. This building takes a lot to run, and it needs some upgrades, including the ballroom over the next little while, and so this portion of the proceeds are going there. And something else that's very dear to me is we have the Scottish Rite Windsor Learning Center upstairs here for children with dyslexia.
In this building, yeah.
Yeah, it's a learning center for children, let's say, with dyslexia, and we've seen some great successes with students already with that, and so that's where portions of the proceeds are going as well.
Now, the Masonic Temple, for people who are uninitiated, is a pretty big building. Events happen here all the time. You were telling me earlier, weddings, a bit of everything. It's on Erie and Ouellette Avenue.
Right across
what are we
from the
looking?
hospital.
Right across from the hospital.
So if the meal goes bad, you just go right across.
Yeah, right. So this is a multi-use space, and for this particular event, again, do you want to give them a phone number to call?
Absolutely. They can try to reach out to me at 519-903-4884. The ballroom itself is closed now for the weekend, so I'm sort of the last hope unless they want to try their luck at the door.
Right.
We're pretty close. We're getting close. We're down to our last maybe 10, 20 tickets
that
are left right now available, but they can...
For a 200 seating space.
It's already in the last 24 hours. We've had an amazing amount of response in the last little while, so it is filling up quick. What we've told people is that if we get to the point where we can't let anyone else in for the meal and they would like to still enjoy the show, they can pay a reduced fee of $15 and come in after the meal's over and enjoy the show if they'd like. So
right.
Try to accommodate some more people if we get to that point. So we're not quite full, so we can take some more people, but who knows what the next, I'm getting calls every hour right now.
So quickly tell me the names of the performers also.
We've got Gary McDonald, who's a Windsor firefighter. We call him Mr. J because he was the Mr. January in the Windsor firefighter calendar this year. He does an amazing job with Michael Bublé, which he's just started doing in the last year.
Right.
And I think the women will swoon over him. He's got the look and the charm of Bublé, so he does a good job.
Yeah.
We've got James Gibb. He's from Harrow, and he's an award-winning Elvis tribute artist. He's been doing it for, I think, 4 years now. He's got the 50s down, Elvis down really good.
Right on.
And myself, and I'll be doing a set of early years, and I'll be doing this is my premiere of doing my Vegas years Elvis.
Oh, so,
yeah. Be losing my Vegas years virginity, if you will. For,
that's great.
Tonight or tomorrow.
And so one more, I guess, detail. I'm going to show them the flyer we've got. And this event, I guess the question I would ask you is, as far as support goes for these kinds of events, are you looking at mostly a support that comes from a downtown community, a Masonic Temple community, or like you said, even people coming in for the food, people who are in the downtown? Again, we're letting people know what exists down here.
Sure.
And I just wonder where you find the largest support comes from.
I think, a lot of it, we do get a lot of different groups. They have ballroom dancing down here Tuesdays and Wednesdays. I know that there are different groups that do have, that do rent the space out for different items. We know that our intention is to have, be serving lunches in the near future. We've got the kitchen refurbished, and the room's going to be redone at some point, and hope to be able to draw from the downtown crowd to have some meals in here on a more regular basis. So people can check out the website.
Yeah, what is the website?
MasonicTempleBallroom.com.
MasonicTempleBallroom.com.
Yeah, they'll be able to keep up on the updated events and different things that are happening.
I really appreciate you taking the time. Ladies and gentlemen, wanting to do something unique downtown, you've got the excuse to come out and be a part of something that is nice and charitable and see some of Windsor's talent.